Doctor, they said they need to chop off my leg. What am I supposed to do?
First of all, are you a diabetic?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that every 5 seconds, one leg is being chopped off because of diabetes? Let us see what we can do to actually help you. Prior to the legs being chopped off amputation, there are actually a few stages before that. As a diabetic, the sugar is very high in the blood vessels, and this will cause inflammation, and therefore it will narrow the blood vessels, and finally it will be blocked. So usually before that, right, you will experience leg cramps first. Is it true that you experienced leg cramps before?
Yes.
Especially early in the morning, like 3, 4 a.m. And suddenly you feel like, hey, my leg is cramped, and you woke up because of that. That's actually considered stage 1. And then stage 2 is when you experience a bit of numbness or tingling sensation over your hands or your feet. That is stage 2. And then we move on to stage 3 is where you start to have a wound in your leg. But you realize that the wound is very difficult for you to recover. And then the wound somehow become bigger and bigger. Why? Because there's no blood flow going towards the wound. So the wound cannot recover. And then coupled with a lot of sugar inside your body, it will cause infection over the wound, which makes the wound even harder to basically recover. And then finally you end up with amputation, the last stage. So one of the common area for the wound in the feet is actually this part. So when amputation happens, right, sometimes they just amputate either the great toe or together with the second or third toe. Then as you progress forward, they will actually cut below the ankle. So we call this a below ankle amputation. And then if it got worse, we go even higher, that is above ankle amputation. And then if it get even worse, we will do, this is a knee, this is below knee amputation. And then we can even do above knee amputation. And usually this is the highest we can go in terms of amputation. So what you need to do actually is improve the blood circulation over your feet. That's how you can try to save the leg.
Thank you so much, Doctor.